Tes, I'm audible.
Yes, you are Mas Aidil.
Halo, Assalamualaikum Mas Kobar.
Waalaikumsalam Mas Aidil.
Evening, Mas.
Good evening Mas Aidil.
How are you feeling today, sir?
Alhamdulillah, I'm feeling good Mas Aidil. How about you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thanks for asking me back. I'm so excited to have another discussion with you again, Mas Kobar. It's been a while. Where have you been?
I'm kind of busy
Huh?
preparing to the new role, so yeah, I need to reschedule. I'm sorry for that, Mas Aidil.
No worries, no worries. I'm so flexible for you. Good for you for the new role. I wish you the best of luck. I'm happy for you. And Happy New Year, by the way. We only met once in December. Hopefully, we can have regular meetings this month. Hopefully. Well, without further ado, let's get started. Do you still remember, Mas Kobar, what is our last topic in the previous?
Uh,
What was it about?
uh, I forget Mas Aidil.
Yeah, it's about 20 years in pain, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Mhm. Today, we're gonna be changing the theme. Uh, I noticed that you might be sick of romantic themes over and over again. That's why I'm changing to your relatable fields. Yeah, since you are a software engineer, today I'm bringing you a new topic related to your discipline, Mas Kobar. It's about computer nut. Do you know what computer nut is?
No, I heard uh, I never heard of that term, Mas Aidil.
Mhm. Okay, how do we say uh, kutu buku in English?
Uh, Gig maybe gig or
A book,
uh, bookworm.
yes, a bookworm. What about tukang ngejim?
I don't know what I do.
It's called a gym rat.
A gym rat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, rat like a mouse. And can you guess what computer nut is?
I think the people that is really have focus on computer, or
Mhm.
maybe like the bookworm of the computer. I think.
Exactly, exactly. The people who utilize their computers all the time, all day long, all night long, like forever, for ages. You are always in front of your devices. Okay? So
Yeah.
let's warm up a little bit, Mas Kobar. How long do you use a computer every day?
Wow. uh, Maybe 15 to 18 hours.
15 to 18 hours out of 24 hours.
Yes.
So you only
So
have, like, if it's 18, let's say 18 hours, so you only have 2 plus 4, 6 hours to sleep, eat, and do other hygiene in your bathroom.
yes, I don't sleep a lot. I think I sleep for maybe 5 to 6 hours.
Mhm.
So and then the others are maybe for eating, sleeping, praying, and other things.
So the rest of your hours uh, was taken by computers.
Yes, except for maybe Saturday or maybe Sunday because
Mhm.
I will go out with my family.
Family time.
Yes.
Next, what do you use a computer for? Is it for school, work, or entertainment?
For everything, I think that's I do. For education, for work mostly, and then entertainment too.
Mhm. Okay. Can I ask your computer's brand?
Uh, I use uh, uh, I used to kind of uh, computer from my office, MacBook Pro. So and then the other is Asus VivoBook for my personal computer.
Mhm. Why did you pick Asus for personal use instead of Apple? Out of
Uh,
hundreds of brands of computers, which one do you recommend me to have to buy for the new one?
I think MacBook Pro,
Uh-huh.
the M1 or the M2, I think it's the best. I choose Asus not because I don't want Mac, but I think I will have Mac from my office because I think it's common for for software engineers to be what is it from their office they will given they will be given the Mac. So I think I don't want to buy another Mac. So I then bought Asus, not
Mhm.
because I don't want Mac.
Exactly. You know what? I had been using Windows for years in my childhood, in my secondary schools, and even in my college life. I had been using uh, Windows. Is that what you call it?
Yes, Windows.
And then now I've been using only MacBook Air, like the old one. It's like a game changer.
Yes.
It's a lifesaver. You know, I, I
Yeah.
I cannot believe it's real. I shouldn't. I don't need to wait like for ages to open my any tabs and browsers. It's that fast.
Yes.
I have no idea how fast it is for the new one, the latest version of Apple from the brand. It must be so fast and advanced, don't you think?
Yes. Mas Edi.
All right, number three then. Do you know someone who uses a computer a lot, and what does he or she do on the computer?
I think mostly my uh, coworkers. I think all of us use computer a lot
Mhm.
for the same reason, maybe education, maybe learning, work mostly, and then entertainment. Other than them, I think I don't really have many friends that utilize computers a lot.
Mhm.
Except one friend, he use uh, computer a lot for gaming, I think.
Okay, that's a common habit, don't you think? Okay,
Yes.
Mas Kobar, yeah, so your colleagues, the same, uh, who share similar passion and job in software engineering, right?
Yes.
I don't want to be judgmental, to be honest with you, Mas Kobar. I I use computers less uh than your hours, to be honest. But look who wearing glasses, right? That's irony, right? But so, what is too much computer use in your opinion, sir?
I think uh, it depends on the usage. I mean what kind of activity that we use. So if it's for learning or maybe working, I think there is no such too much for me. But if we say that for gaming, I think, or maybe entertainment, I think 5 hours is just so much. So I think more than 4 hours is too much, I think.
So, are you saying that using computers more than 5 hours for entertainment or gaming purposes is overused too much? But if it's for work, there's no too much for work.
Yes, yes.
Wow, that's a bold
because
statement coming
because
from.
uh because I think not only for the human but also the computer, because I think there is no activity that is harder than gaming for computer to do. I use a lot of software for what is it for work and gaming too. but I think there is no activity that is harder to do for the computer to than gaming.
Wow, that's another perspective. That's another point of view. I didn't think of it. I didn't think about the feelings of the machine, but you thought about you sympathize the machine, right? It must be difficult for them.
Yes.
Okay. And maybe they can be broken if it's too much working load for them, right?
Yes.
Okay, Mas Kobar, let's talk about okay, let's talk about too much computer use. I would say I assume that I would define too much computer use as like when it comes to health. You know what I mean?
Mm.
The fact that I got -4 for my eyesight, I think that's also affected by too much computer use or digital screen. What about you? Do you have any health issue, eyesight issues because due to the fact that your time on screen that much?
Yes, I think I sometimes I'm feeling dizzy, so I use glasses too, but not for the minus eyes,
Mhm.
but only for the what is it the screen, the UV screen and what is it? Uh,
Radiation?
yes, radiation and what is it? The kind of uh, other eye sickness.
Mm.
Uh, I forgot the term, but it's maybe -1 in what is it? I forgot the
Mhm.
term.
Like
uh,
blindness or vision impairments?
no, I think what is it?
Cylinder?
Cylinder, yeah, cylinder.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to check our dictionary. How do we say? We should say cylinder in English. Anyway,
Yes.
I think this is still about love, romance, and drama, but the problem is about computers. It's about the machine, right? How impactful the computer is to our life, especially for the relationship, the marriage life, and so on and so forth. So that's the warm up. Now let's see the situation here. Please read the conversation, Mas Kobar, between Susan and Ken, and find out why their marriage is in trouble. Go ahead.
Sweetie, do you know what day it is? Excuse me, but I'm very busy right now. I have to answer this email. You forgot, didn't you? What did you say something? Can you wait until tomorrow? I'm really busy right now. Why are you sitting on my keyboard? Look what you've done. You forgot my birthday. Is it today really? Today? Let me check my appointment file on my computer. Please get off my keyboard. You don't have to check your computer file. My birthday is today. This is your wife talking to you. Do you need to check your computer file to see who I am? Okay, I believe you. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Now, please get off my keyboard, and I'll send you an email birthday card. What is wrong with you? You spend all your time with your computer. Do you still love me? Of course I do. Now, if you get off my keyboard, I'll order some flowers from the flower shops website. I don't care about flowers. I'm worried about us and about you. Do you remember when we first married? We used to do so many things together. We used to hike in the mountain. We used to ride our bikes. I remember, but that was before computers. Now I use my computer to go anywhere in the world. I can hike the mountains in Europe and go back riding in China. But that's not real, and I'm not with you. I'm worried about your health. You spend all day with your computer at your office, and then all night and the weekends with your computer at home. It's not healthy. But I'm happy. I love my computers, okay? But because I love you, I will see my doctor and get a checkup, all right? Now, please get off my keyboard and I'll send an email to my doctor to make an appointment.
All right. What do you think? How do you feel after you read this passage, this story?
I think Ken is in worrying condition. I think
Uh-huh.
I think what he do in the passage is too much. It's too much because I think I never meet some I never meet anyone that behaving like Ken. Everything like only for computer because if I'm in that position, I think when my I think I can handle it better than Ken. I think.
All right. Yes, you might or might not relate to Ken, but we have to agree, we have to be open that maybe some people are like him. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
And do you think, yes, you said he's in the worrying condition. Are you saying that he's addicted already?
I think it's not about the addiction because but about the what is it the detachment. I think the people that they're doing something for I mean if people use computers for so long and in very what is it very long years, I think addiction is not the main issue anymore, but the ability to attach and detach from what they do is the issue, Mas Heidi.
What is the difference between the two, actually? I'm not following yet.
I think addiction is about you can what is it you can like everything you like me. I think I can imagine some any job that fits me if that job is not requiring computer. So I think I can say that I'm addicted to computer because my focus is only on computer for the what is it the job, right? So I can't imagine that I have any jobs that not requiring uh, computer, but I think I can attach and detach my activity from the computer if I want to, like if I want to be with my kids. I think it's easy for me to go with them as long as it's not in the office hour. I think, Mas Aidin.
Oh, wow, that's a very deep analysis. I didn't realize there's such a difference between the two. So are you saying that addiction means you you rely on the computer that much?
Yes,
You
yes, that
cannot,
much.
it's like controlling you, not controlling you, but you yeah, you're just being dependent on computers.
Yes.
So uh let's compare between the addiction of computers versus the feeling, a sense of attach and the attach of computers. Which one is more dangerous?
I think the inability to detach ourselves from the computer is more worrying. I think, Mas Aidin, because I think so many jobs right now is requiring computers. So I think if people addicted to computer, I think it's not main issue. I know from my perspective because I think they tend to if they can use their addiction to do some positive things. I think it's good for them. For us, I think for example, maybe we can compare to people that addicted to mobile. I don't think many jobs requiring ability to what is it to con, uh, to utilize mobile phone as computer, because I think so many people can utilize mobile right now. So I think if they are addicted to mobile, so it's kind of dangerous. But I think if in the computer, I think if people addicted to computer, maybe they they do gaming, they do entertainment, but I think there are so many jobs and opportunity in the world if they can do positive things with that side.
Oh wow. So based on your explanation, I sum up that uh, the addiction of computers is actually uh, beneficial or
Can be
advantageous.
beneficial. Can be beneficial. I
This
think.
can be beneficial as long as you utilize it for your work, your studies,
Yes.
because everything is online now, right? You
Yes.
can work from home, work from everywhere, as long as you bring your laptop or computer with you. But it's a different case when it comes to the ability to attach yourself
Yeah.
uh, from the computer, right? So how do you control the ability?
I think we need to do social things. I think the people that I know some people that uh, maybe not like Ken, but I think uh, going towards to like that. So I think they are what is it, jomblo, single. I think they are mostly the single person that in my age they always do everything online, meeting online, and when we are meeting, they're not even open their camera. So I think uh, one of uh, one of way uh, to have the ability to easily detach is by having communication, social interaction. I think even though we are virtually meeting, but if we like see our face and then talking, I think it makes us think that not everything can be what is it? Uh, I think not everything must be done with what is it, with something virtual. I think mas I do, and then uh, sometimes I'm lucky because my wife is what is it, very communicative to me, Mas Haidir. So I think that helps a lot. Sometimes we go to have dinner or maybe lunch in the outside home. So I think that helps me a lot too.
Okay, last question from me before we go further on the discussion, Mas Kobar. I assume that those alternatives, which are when you said it's about being able to be open, being talkative, being communicative, being social, those are a big deal for introverts, individualistic
Yes.
people, and antisocial people. So my question would be, those solutions might harm these people because they are gonna be annoyed and disturbed by the socialism. You know what I mean? The
Yes.
socialization among people. What would you say?
Yes, I will. My coworkers are many of my coworkers are like that. They are introverts. They're so and from my personality test, I'm one of the introverts too. I think my side, but it changed over time. So I think from what I've read that introversion or extroversion is just the product of behavior. So I think it's not rigid. So I think people can change. Like me now, right now I'm maybe like 59% introvert and 41% extrovert from last test that I held because my office requiring us to do the personality test. Before I maybe like 70% introvert and 30% extrovert. So I think people can change and people can be open if we are doing that with what is it with not extreme uh, approach. I think don't be extreme in approaching people like that. So uh, I know that they are no annoyed from my experience. They are when I talk to them, they are very annoyed. They are very annoyed with me. But I think if I can explain why we have the conversation, I think they will understand and they will be used to. I think Mas Aidil. One of my coworker is really hard. So, I think except me, I think no one can talk to him. It's literally no one can talk to him. But right now, uh, is more open to people, even though not like us, I think. But I think it's getting better. uh,
Well said, Mas Kobar. I agree with you, but somehow I'm still questioning how and why should we enforce, it's a very harsh word, and force these introverts to be open, to be welcome, or to be socializing or mingling in, which is very exhausting to them. And
yes.
it's just maybe for the majority is gonna be useful and productive for working with other people, but for these individuals, it's a different case. They are more comfortable and more productive if they do it by themselves. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
this is a very dilemma discussion, because at some point I believe that we cannot work alone. We need other people to be more productive, whatsoever. But to some extent, I don't know, these people are just so perfect by themselves. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's that's still my question forever. Now let's dig into this discussion, sir. Based on the story, I just want to check your understanding. I believe you already understand every single word and the story, the message. But let's just do this checklist agenda, sir. Number one, how does Susan feel, you think?
I think Susan is uh, quite angry, I think, because uh, she said "arg" so much. "Arg, so what's wrong with you? Arg, blah blah." And I think she's quite angry, not I think not explosive, but I think uh, she's quite angry, Mas Haidir.
A little bit tempered. Yes, I agree with you, but I think there's another feeling, don't you think? What about this expression? What
I
does expression indicate, sir?
I think she's upset, yeah, upset because I think she thinks that it's important moment for her, but can don't even remember. So I think she's kind of upset, Mas Haidir.
Disappointed, upset, sad, angry. I think there's one more, sir. This
Uh,
one and
oh yeah, okay.
this one. What feeling is this?
I think
What emotion?
uh, empathy. What is empathy? I think
Yes,
uh, he's worrying about the cancer. I think it's empathy. I think Mas Haidir.
yes. She showed some empathy, sympathy, right?
Yes.
Not only being, mad or upset, disappointed or sad, but also, sympathize at the same time. What about Ken? Do you think he feels sorry about his own habit?
No, I think he's just annoyed because I don't know. Susan is sitting in the keyboard,
Hmm?
so he did everything to make Susan get off from the keyboard. So I think he doesn't feel sad or maybe sorry, even though he says sorry. But I think he doesn't feel like that. Just I but I think Ken is not angry too, but just annoyed, I think, Mas Haidil.
Agreed. She's annoyed. He's annoyed or disturbed because there's some expressions such as "get off," right?
Yes.
Get off from my keyboard, and so on and so forth. But you know what? There are several remedies he tried to do, such as I'll order some flowers from the flowers shop's website, right?
Yes.
And then what did he say? What else? I'll send you an email birthday card and also set an appointment to the doctor by email. There are so many remedies he tried to do, tried to make up with
Yes.
his computer. What emotion is this, do you think?
Uh, 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 I can I doubt because
Can
I
we wait
don't
for
know.
Azan, sir?
Oh yes, okay.
All right, sir. Let's continue. My question was, what emotion do you think this is?
Uh, I don't know because I don't know his expression, so I think it's hard for me to see what kind of feeling. But I think uh, it maybe he cares with Susanto, but I think uh, yeah, I think it's uh, what is it? Feeling of love atau or maybe like care what is it? Like sympathy itu I think Mas Aidil.
Yes. I would say I don't know what emotion it is actually, but I would say he's trying his best. He's trying to make it up for his wife. He's trying to solve the problem by his own computer. I think he's such a good problem solver, but the wife just didn't see it, didn't get it, and didn't feel it because he he wanted to do it after the wife told him to, right? Because he didn't realize, he didn't remember. So when you said it's about it, he's actually caring about it. He's actually loving her, but she didn't feel the same because you know he didn't remember at all. That's why this leads us to the third question: how has the computer changed their life, Mas Kobar?
I think it separated them in their marriage life. I think maybe it changed their life for good in term of uh, uh, what is it job or maybe with other aspect of living. But I think it separates them in term of the marriage life. I think Mas Aidil.
Mhm. So you believe there's a high chance of or higher possibility of divorce or separation? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Mas Aidil. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. We're going to talk about do they have the chance to still maintain their marriage or not? That's why we're gonna discuss any possible solutions for this circumstance and issue. Uh, please take a look at this several statements, sir. I'm just gonna okay. All right, can you see?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
cool. There are three major statements here. I want you to read them silently, and then after you have understood and comprehended the three major highlights, please read the following six supporting statements or opinions, and then please respond them one by one. I'm gonna give you 1 to 3 minutes to case build by yourself, and then please respond to each one of the statement. Okay,
Okay.
3 minutes start now. Good luck, Mas Kobar. All right, I think the time is already up. Would you please read the sentences one by one and deliver your justifications or your responses? Please go ahead.
From the Amber or from the supporting elements number one, Mas Adil?
You may from Amber,
Okay.
and then if you wanna add the supporting statements to combine with the Amber's idea, you may do so.
Okay. Ken should spend less time with his computer and more with his wife. Is it implying that Ken should? I mean, about the what is it? The is it implying that Ken should be with his wife more than computer, or maybe Ken should reduce the time with computer and adding the time to his wife, Mas. I don't
What's the
get it.
difference?
I think it's like I can I think like I have 8 hours. I think if Ken is in 7 hours with computer and 1 hour with his wife, maybe he should flip that with his wife 7 hours, then computer 1 hours, or he can do like 6 hours with computer and 2 hours with his wife.
I think yeah, I think more hours with wife and less hours with computer.
Okay. So I think no. Sorry. I think yes. Ken should do that. Because I think uh, uh, his wife have right to them. I mean, to their relationship, and Ken should respect that and should take care of his wife. So I think yeah. Uh, I agree with this, Mas.
What about James? Do you agree with James?
No, I'm not agree with James, because I think it's not only computers that can do that. Everything can destroy our relationship to other humans. Money, or maybe another person, or maybe books. I think and kids. If we have two kids and we have each of us have different favorite kids, I think that could also destroy our relationship. So I think computers is not the only one that can destroy human relationship. So I think I don't agree with this, Mas Haidil. I don't agree with James.
It's not the only one that can
Yes,
destroy human relationship, but
yes.
it is one of that can destroy.
I think it's like the other things in our life. So I think everything in our life can be beneficial to human relationship, or maybe can also destroy our relationship. I think it's not about the computer, Mas Haidil.
I see. It depends on what then?
I think it depends how we utilize it, how we respect each other from the different kind of utilization, Mas Haidil.
I see. Uh, what about Monica?
No, I don't agree with Monica, because I don't think it helps the relationship, because if they have same interest, but share same interest, but with different kind of topics, I think it also can separate them. Like maybe I love programming, so I think I use my computer to programming, but if my wife like computer but with different topic, I think it's also it can still separate us, uh, even though even though we have same shares share the same topic. I think it's also can separate. I do programming, and then my wife do programming, then we don't talk too much. So I think yeah, it's also bad, Mas Aidil.
But
So I
don't you
think
think but don't you think having more similarities are better than having so much differences?
I don't think so because from my experience, I have many things that different with my wife. So I think I can what is it? I think I can experience many things that I can imagine before that I can enjoy with. I don't like movies like with what is it with love things. I think I like detective things, kind of movies. But I think right now I can enjoy some love drama. I think so. Having different interests with our spouse, I think can help us better and can help our marriage life to be more enjoyable. I think, Mas Aidil.
Mhm. More adventures, more exploration, right?
Yes.
Uh, what I want to say. Oh my God, forgot at the moment. Ah, imagine, sir. It's imagine. Can you repeat?
Imagine. Okay. Uh, Not imagine. Sorry.
Yeah, imagine. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's check.
Imagine.
Imagine, imagine, imagine,
Imagine.
imagine,
Okay.
imagine. All right, that's cool, sir. You're so firm with your own opinions, so bold. Well done, well said. Next, let's discuss these six statements very quickly. Go ahead.
Uh, yes, Susan should understand. I agree with this one, Mas Adil. Because I think it can make her more uh, to do the proper ways to communicate with Ken. Uh, like in the past, she sit in his keyboard. I think it's a very bad thing to do. It's not the right thing to do with Ken. So I think if she understand more, I think she can communicate better with Ken.
Agreed. It's not polite and it's not respectful, right?
Yes.
Next.
No, I like from what I said with Monica, so I think no, I don't agree with this one, Mas Aidil.
Number three.
Yes, I agree with this one because I think not only sports but family, kids too. I think is much more important than a machine, Mas Aidil.
Number four.
Yes, I agree with this one. So agree. I think we must have balance in social life. I think in health, in keeping ourselves healthy, and then jobs. I think we need to have balance, Mas Adi.
Number five.
Uh, I think not only computers but also and other tools. I think like knife is more convenient than stone if we talk about the prehistoric age,
Mhm.
but also more harmful. So I think it's not. I think it's true, but I think it's not the computer's fault. I think uh, it's general for other tools also too, Mas Aidil.
The goal, the aim, right? Last
Yeah.
but not least, sir. Finish this up, please.
Yes, I agree with this one. I think the UV, the radiation and other things, the posture of our body when we face the computer can cause the health problem. So I think yes, it's true, Mas Aidil.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. We haven't got much time to discuss this further, but I think enough is enough. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to have this discussion with you again. Uh, Last but not least, I want to say I think my materials like this are almost running up. I think we all already discussed all of them almost, but I'm trying to look for the rest, the story that we haven't discussed at all, that has a very different angle and story and messages. But if this is already so easy for you, if you don't find any struggles anymore having this kind of discussion, I can upgrade the level to have more heavy questions, academical questions like IELTS questions. But if you agree to have such questions and answer interview section, so what do you say, sir?
Yeah, I think we can do that, Mas Aidil. I never have IELTS, only TOEFL. That's why I kind of what's it, want to know, Mas Aidil.
Yes, because in the speaking module of IELTS speaking, it's not only about having the heavy and the most difficult questions regarding academical or formal questions, but there's also a sample answer that you can learn the vocabulary, the expression in formal setting and academic settings. Because I believe that you already have the confidence, you already have the vocabulary, you already have the fluency, the coherence, your lexical resource are already good. But I think you just need to learn about the formality now, the academic settings, how to speak not only at length but also academically, like formally. I think that's the last thing that I think you need to master. About your confidence, your everything is already, your foundations are already good and advanced. I should admit, I'm so proud, I'm so happy for you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Mas
you so
Aidil.
much. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Mas Aidil.